Today we have 98. We just had two babies born last week. That number is always changing based on birth and death and adoption. So we go to an auction in Bowie, Texas. And the reason we go to Texas, Bowie is the southernmost livestock auction in the United States. And so the donkeys that don't get rescued or bought there get shipped the next day to slaughter across the Mexican border. And then in 2022, we actually haven't done any rescues. We opened an owner surrender village with the concept of let's try to go upstream and say to the public, if you need to get rid of your donkey, please bring it here instead of putting it in the auction system. And so we've accepted 11 owner surrenders. So between the 18 babies and the 11 owner surrenders, we've sort of stayed at capacity this year. People group donkeys and horses together because they're both equine, but they differ in three major ways. Their foot construction is different, so they require donkey-specific farrier care. Their stomach construction is different, so they require a different feed than horses, and the construction of their brain is different. So both have a similar IQ, so academically they're both about the same, but the part of the brain that processes emotion and also controls the fight or flight response is called the limbic system. And the limbic system of a donkey is about the same size as that of a human. So they have a very large emotional capacity, and it's very obvious when you're with them. Every time we've adopted out a donkey, and we've adopted out 61 donkeys to date, I end up on the couch in the fetal position because the only way to properly heal these donkeys emotionally is to love them back to emotional health. And by doing that, you fall in love with them. And then we've created a lot of space for them. So they move as a herd and they move to different places throughout the property throughout the day. So they walk around a lot, they walk up and down hills, they play, and then they interact. We have over 100 volunteers. And so they've learned the volunteers very quickly and they know how to manipulate them to get the brushing that they want. And so they really enjoy interacting with humans. What's really important to me is that we raise awareness of how cool donkeys are. They are special and cool animals. So I just think if more people were aware of how cool they were and sort of changing the conversation, please support a donkey rescue. It's hard and expensive work, and you can support many different ways, even by sharing social media stories to your followers so that more people engage and see how cool donkeys are.